Jumping in here immediately with our perk 1 slot, you have a few different perks that you want to consider. Now, when building our perk package, it's crucial to understand that Rebirth is the fastest resurgence map that we have. It plays faster than Vandal, plays faster than Fortune's Keep, and plays faster than Ashika Island. So when we're putting our perk package together, we want to keep in mind that pacing. Now, in this perk 1 slot, we kind of have 5 different perks to consider. Everything else just isn't worth running. We have EOD right here. We've got Sleight of Hand, Mountaineer, Double Time, and Irradiated. And keep in mind, this is for our first 2 slots here, so we'll kind of keep that in mind that we get to pick 2. When it comes to EOD, a large majority of players are back to running throwing knives, so I don't feel like non-kill streak explosives play enough of an impact. Things like frag grenades, semtex, where everybody was running those on Fortune's Keep, the large majority of players are back to running throwing knives. So even with the prox mines and the claymores and stuff, yes, you might run into them every once in a while, but I don't think those non-kill streak explosives play enough of an impact that you should be running EOD, especially when we consider what we're giving up to run EOD, or what we would be, which is, of course, these 4 right here. First up, Sleight of Hand. This is what a lot of pro players are running. Why? Back to that pacing component. It allows us to reload quicker, get back into the fight, especially in those close quarter situations. That's going to be a huge advantage to be able to get back into that fight quicker, and allows us to keep enemies separated a little bit more. The longer that we give teams to stack, the more they're going to take advantage of it. So Sleight of Hand, definitely a great option. We've got Mountaineer, reduces fall damage. So many buildings on this map, and a lot of fighting is going to happen within buildings and on those rooftops. So what does Mountaineer do? Gives us the ability to full send off buildings, keep the pressure on enemies, really not have to worry about that parachute pull, or if we are finessing and we're taking damage, allows us to full send off to that building and then start to finesse from there. Now, of course, we do have Double Time here, increases attack sprint duration and reduces refresh time. Huge advantage, especially because unlike Warzone 1, we don't have the ability to, spam reset our attack sprint. So I think Double Time just allows us to make that movement much more fluid. Then, of course, we have Irradiated here. When it comes to Irradiated, first thing to understand, this was nerfed. So previously, a few weeks ago, you could basically plate through any damage that you were taking. Right now, where it is right now, the only thing you can plate through is gas damage. Previously, if you were getting shot at in gas and then you started plating up, that also initiated your quick fix, which made this thing completely broken. The simple solution to Irradiated, which is allows a quick equipping of armor plates and increases movement speed in the gas, is don't run in the gas. Stop making gas plays. Rotate early, use your smokes, which we'll talk about in game. We're going to be going over best lethals and tacticals in game in the live commentary. Guys, don't run on the edge of circle. Just get into zone early, rotate early, get used to playing in zone, and Irradiated is a completely useless perk at that point. Then, of course, we go back to Double Time here. For me personally, I love Double Time in this perk 1 slot. I feel like it just really helps with your movement, which means now we are down to Sleight of Hand and Mountaineer here. This is totally preference for you. I personally think Mountaineer is a huge advantage. It removes that variability of, do I need to pull my parachute? Do I not need to pull my parachute? And just gives me that peace of mind that I can survive no matter what and put the pressure on. It also allows me to play faster. So does Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand allows me to play faster, but for me personally, Mountaineer, huge advantage, so that's what I'm running. But like I said, a lot of pro players here are running Sleight of Hand. Now, in this perk 3 slot, by the way, real quick, gameplay for today, 36 kill live commentary. My whole goal is just to help you become a better player. So as I was playing, I was talking you through my thought process and why I was doing what I was doing as a 4KD player. So if you are looking to get better or just kind of want to see these in action, make sure you stick around. Now, in this slot right here, another one where we have options. We, of course, have Cold-Blooded, we have Quick Fix, Resupply, Tracker, and Tempered. Let's start here with Tempered. Why should you not run Tempered? Number 1, Tempered vest on the ground. Number 2, a bigger thing right here, deals with your base health. And I learned this from a pro player, somebody who competed in World Series of Warzone. When you take damage to your base health, right? We have 150 in plates, 150 in base health. When you take damage to your base health, and you put your plates in with Tempered, you are still going to be sitting around waiting for that base health, because your base health has a 7-second regeneration delay. So you're going to plate up in about 3, and then you're going to sit around for 4 seconds waiting for that base health to really start regenning. Well, during that time, either you've got to sit there and wait, at which point you could get pushed by other enemies, or you're going to push back in thinking you are full health, and you are going to lose gunfights because your base health is still half full. So you've really got to be strategic with if you are running tempered, paying attention to that base health. For me personally, again, removing as much variability as possible. I am not running tempered. You could potentially run stims here, which, you know, is a great point. You could run stims as your tactical, which means you take damage to your base health, you stim, that gives you the health boost and the speed boost, at which point, as soon as you're plated, you can get back into the fight. For me personally, just not worth it. Then you got to worry about, do I have stims? Do I not have stims? There's too many things to factor in when you are running tempered. We have tracker. Tracker, I don't like it at all. A lot of times when you're using tracker, you're going to be putting the pressure on enemies. It does not work with anything in front of you. Does not give you any advantage there. Does not work if enemies are chasing you. Literally only works if you are chasing an enemy, which if you are subscribed, I always say don't chase, think ahead, which by the way, if you are looking to get better, make sure you are subscribed down below. We of course have resupply. Biggest reason I'm not running resupply right here, recharge equipment over 50 seconds. Yeah, you can go the whole stow method. Oh, I'm going to get smokes, I'm going to resupply, I'm going to stow them. Yeah, again, variability, things that you've got to be thinking about. That's not like fighting or where you want to rotate to, things like that. If you miss your throw, which by the way, you should be running throwing knives, you know, go pick up your throwing knife. If you miss it, hit an ammo cache, hit a muni box. There's plenty of muni boxes around. I just don't think resupply is worth it, especially because it's over 50 seconds. It's so long. You know, Rebirth game is only 13 minutes long, so we talk about resupply over 50 seconds. What are we resupplying a few times per game? It's just not worth it in my opinion. Then of course we have quick fix here, probably the most popular option by pro players at this moment. Health regeneration delay is skipped on gun, melee, and throwing knife kills. So as soon as you get that kill, your base health starts to regen, at which point, as soon as you are full plated, which if you are subscribed by the way, I always say take advantage of sprinting while plating. So as we are starting to take advantage of sprinting while plating and finessing, our base health is regenning, which means as soon as we are plated up, we can go right back into the fight and make our next decision. Of course, it is also going to be, I think there's times where if you get it down or as soon as you put a plate in, it's going to start regenning as well. Then of course we have cold-blooded. In my opinion, this isn't worth running. I know what a lot of you are going to say, oh Joe, but it doesn't trigger high alert, which a lot of people are running. Yeah, but if people don't have their perks or don't have their loadout or don't have high alert, then it literally is useless. It doesn't do you anything. So for me, cold-blooded, it's just not worth it. I'm running quick fix here 100%. Now in this perk 4 slot, guys, we have a lot of different options right here. Let's eliminate some off the rip. Bird's eye, don't run bird's eye. There's comms vest, which by the way, you don't even want those because one of the most important parts of Rebirth Island is going to be the levels that enemies are on. When you're fighting in prison, when you're fighting in Nova 6, Grandma's house, control center, literally any building on this map, knowing the level an enemy is on, whether they're above you or below you, is crucial. Bird's eye takes that away. Don't run it. We have high alert. High alert is a great perk all the way around. Still a great option, but there's other great options on here as well. We have ghost. Don't run ghost. Even if your teammate dies, you still show up on the minimap. You don't show up as a red dot. You do still pulse on the minimap though, which means good players are going to have a general idea of where you are. They're going to start to clear it. They're going to be able to find you. So for me personally, ghost just isn't worth running. We have shrouded 9 times out of 10 because of the close quarters on this map. If you do end up going down right here and you throw a smoke grenade, it's just going to give aggressive players an opportunity to push in. So shrouded for me, not worth it. We do have resolute here. When taking damage from gunfire, grants a short bonus to movement speed. You know, definitely an argument to be made here, but this is one where we start to think about, okay, if we do run resolute, what are we giving up, right? What perk are we not running because we are running resolute? So resolute's definitely a good option, but is it the best? We have combat scout here, which I do kind of like. I'll be honest with you. I had a perk package the other day with combat scout in it, and having that live ping, for those of you that aren't familiar with this, because I think they just brought it back, combat scout, or nobody used it, combat scout basically live pings an enemy when you shoot them. So huge advantage for your teammates. Also takes away enemies' ability to play unpredictable because you can see exactly where they are going. Combat scout was great in Warzone 1, to be honest with you. This was huge in Warzone 1. And then of course we have flex perk here. Flex perk, you know, is definitely a huge advantage, especially because we're not running EOD, warns of nearby enemy equipment, and of course we have that delay. So if you do happen to run into a prox mine, claymore, cluster mine, or something like that, it doesn't actually go. I ran through a whole entire building of a cluster mine with flex on the other day and didn't get touched. So flex is great on top of the fact that it reduces that combat noise, allows you to hear footsteps a little bit clearer. Now, for me personally, my issue with flex is you still don't get directional audio, which is the biggest issue. I think there is The audio at times is there depending on the building you're fighting in, but I mean, there's just no directional. Like, you have no idea if it's above you, below you, on your level. Like, there's no way to actually figure out where exactly they are. So Flex is great in the fact that we can hear enemies a little bit more, but at the end of the day, I just don't feel like it's worth it because we still don't get that directional. Combat Scout's great, but look, here's the deal. I'm going high alert still. Reason I'm going high alert as we're jumping into this gameplay right here, guys, is very simple. Gives you the ability to understand when you're getting third-partied. More importantly, going back to the pacing, close quarters engagements, guys, it is so important to understand when you are getting looked at and when you really need to finesse. So my perk package is what a lot of the pro players are running. Double time at Mountaineer, Quick Fix, and High Alert. One difference here, one option that you really have is, of course, going to be, do you run Sleight of Hand or do you run Mountaineer? 36 kill solo trio live commentary, guys. Like I said, as I was playing, talking you through my thought process, why I was doing what I was doing as a 4KD player. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned something. We're 280,000 subscribers on the channel right here. So if you are looking to get better, join the crew. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, so as I said, today we got a solos trios live commentary here, and we're going to be talking through a few different things. You know, why I like High Alert so much, some ways that you can use it. We're going to be talking through lethals and tacticals, as well as the best perk package that you can buy. Now, in terms of landing spot here, usually I land Prison, but I'm going to go ahead and land at Nova 6 here to see if I get a loadout. Usually I land at Prison, try to get off to a little bit of a hotter start. Oh, bag. That's 5K. Yeah. Usually get off to a hotter start and then kind of worry about loadout from there, but obviously today is all about perk packages, so we're going to go ahead and rock and roll here with this early 5K. Now, in terms of, guys, kind of like I talked about with Flex, one of the hardest parts about Flex is, you know, you don't get that, yes, you know, you get a little bit more audio, you understand that people are around you, but directional audio is still really bad. Somebody landed over here for sure. I just don't know where. I'm so close to a UE. Do I dare try to go get it? I don't think so. Oh, now I have to. Where is this guy that was over here, though? I have no idea. I'm just gonna get UAV. So yeah, and we'll talk about this a little bit as I get into Prison. High Alert is incredible in close quarters as well when you're really starting to finesse teams. Somebody's not camping my loadout, right? I do have Flex perk, so. Okay, one guy flying in up top. Let's rock and roll here. In terms of lethals and tacticals, guys, I do think smokes... Actually, we're going to go push over here. I do think smokes are... Visual. You popped a flare? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. I do think smokes and throwing knives are the move here, just because smokes give you outplay potential. You can absolutely run stims. Throwing knives are a must. Get that quick kill. Wait, in here. One above. But we got this guy on my level here. Where's my throwing knife? There we go. One guy up top. Still a bunch of people over here. In this building, maybe? One above me here. One on my level. Down below. Pushing in this building. That sucks. One in here. Where'd you go? Enemies are dropping into the air. Where'd you go? Still some down below me here. Wait, what are you doing? I just yeeted my throwing knife as usual, so I lost it. No, I'm not running resupply. We'll go back and get it here in a second. Oh my gosh, we're off to a great start here. Where are you? Let's just chill here for a second. Now we push right back in. Where are you? I thought I heard you. Are you up top? No way we do this. No way we just did that to that team. No way we just did that to that team. We are at 10 here already. Okay, let's rock. I need to go find my throwing knife. Holy smokes, we are acting so well on information. And that's, again, where I trust that high alert in close quarters. You know what we can do here, actually? We can go out and buy a muni box. Guys, you don't need resupply. You really don't. Maybe if you're running stims, you can make the argument for it, but I really don't think you need it. I think this perk package right here is what a large majority of the pro players are running. Do I go in here? I think I want to fight in Nova.
Loadout drop headed your way.
These guys, where are these guys? Guys got shrouded. This guy's on roof. There's multiple. There's 2 teams up here for sure. Wait, where are you? Bye. Oh my gosh. What is happening? I need this lobby to stay healthy. We're going to circle right back around here. We're going to start to work our way up. Can we still hit jump spot over here? Play a little bit of positioning right here. See if we can find them. I don't know how many there are. This Renetti is so broken. I'll put the Renetti build down in the comments. Where is this guy? And you can kind of see it. Oh, right up top here. You can kind of see how we're using this high alert in close quarters at times, where we're trusting it, right? To know that I need to finesse a little bit more. These guys are going to be down low here. Last guy's all the way across. I'm going to go ahead and work my way up to Grandma's. We're at 15 already. Holy smokes. This Renetti is so busted. And obviously, like, guys, Mountaineer is going to be really, really clutch. Quick Fix, I think, is... Quick Fix and Double Time are the 2 musts, I think. But I think Mountaineer gives you a lot of outplay potential when it comes to just being able to full send off buildings. I think one of the biggest things, and I was talking to somebody about this, because I did a short recently about... where is this guy? On my level or no? No, he's up top. Oh, we can grab this. Oh, he's literally all the way up. There was another one further back. He was on the head glitch here. No. Quick Fix. Watch Quick Fix. See? Base health's already regenning. I'm going to jump right through. Now I can get right back in. I'd still have to wait another 5 seconds for that thing to start regenning with Tempered. I feel so bad for this guy with 0 audio. Maybe he... Wait, what perk package did he have? He didn't have one. I feel so bad for that guy. I feel so... He, like, just didn't hear me. I didn't even see him. I shot right through him. Feel bad for those guys, too. Holy smokes. Yeah, I got teams stacking here, too. Like, watch this. I don't even take... I take 0 damage there. Like, you just don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna take this solo fight. Let's just throw it real quick so I have it. He's not pushing. He dropped down. Gun is so broken, dude. This lobby's just getting smoked here. Dude, is everybody a solo player here? Am I playing solos out here? Bunch of people fighting in the water. I've never hit this many throwing knives in my life. I'm gonna have to start farming. I'm gonna start farming people. 100%. I'm gonna start farming people. See if I can drop. I mean, where is everybody? This is easy 30 here.
Need recon overhead.
Wait. Okay, what do we got here? Where is everybody over here? Bunch of people over to my right side. Let's rock. We're at 25. I mean, this is like, I've never played a more perfect game. I mean, I've literally played perfect thus far.
UAV is exiting the AO.
Requesting recon flyover.
I've literally... Dude, you're broken. You're broken in the... Where are you?
Marking the rest of that squad on your tack. Go get hunting.
I don't know what is happening at this point.
Your tack map to hunt down the rest of them.
No. Holy smokes, that could have been so bad. Wait, resurgence closed. Am I out of UAVs? Yep. Okay, so there's a bunch of people down the hill. No chance I dropped 40 here, right? And I think, like, obviously this isn't the sweatiest lobby ever. Actually, it's not very sweaty at all. We actually got a good one here. But what I would say is, you know, even in those sweatier lobbies... I need to find a way to get that thirst. No way I full send this, right? Watch Mountaineer. Watch Mountaineer. Watch Mountaineer. Watch Mountaineer. This pistol, this SMG does not work in the water. Just FYI. That now I'm in a really tough spot here. This guy's up the hill for me. Did I just get high alerted? Wait, I can... I need to pop Yui here. I need some buybacks. I could actually do this. I think 40's still in the picture.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I'm gonna go straight up here.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Where'd this guy go?
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
So confused.
Gas is closing in.
Gotta worry. There's a guy literally right above me here. Wait. Hold on. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Enemy marked.
I think I stole it. There's no way I can just... No, I gotta clutch this. He's gonna buy back. This is 40.
Drop it into the AO.
I needed to live ping that. He's gonna buy back too. He's gonna buy back. He's gonna buy back. He's gonna buy back. I can't fall down. I need 5.
Need mid-cal rounds.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostile
I need
counter
5.
detected.
They're all down low though. They're just gonna keep buying back. I gotta do it all with the jack.
Chance, soldier. Kill or be killed.
No way, dude. No, I'm dead. I just sold it. I just sold it. We'll take the 36, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We had a good one here. We really played well. As I would say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow. Wow, that Jack Renetti's so nasty.